The first time I met Kobe Bryant, he said something to me that changed my life forever. And he said, Alan, the best players in the NBA, the most dedicated players, guys that are future Hall of Famers, will work out twice a day in the off season. And he said, if I only do what they do, I'll never create any separation. I have to find a way to make my preparation my separation.
Even the most aggressive players in the NBA, they're going to get in 2 workouts a day during the off season. First one is usually around 9 or 10 a.m. and then they'll take a lunch break and then they'll come back at 3 or 4. So his mindset was, if everyone else in the league is going to be doing 2 workouts a day, I'm going to do 3 because I'm going to do 1 more than they're doing. And the only way I can squeeze that in is if I get up and do it at 4. So when he's coming home from his first workout, his competition is just waking up to go in for their first workout. So then he's doing his second workout while they're doing their first. And then it's the compounding interest effect of, if I do this every single day in the off season, for not just years, but in his case, decades, he said, no one will ever catch me. Because every time I wake up, I'm going to do 1 more than you're doing. You'll never catch me. And I think that's part of what gave him that, that Mamba mentality.
And he would work out for, 2-3 hours, lifting, because he knew he had to get stronger. You had to get bigger. You're a basketball player. Just get stronger, right? Yeah. Then he would go eat breakfast, and then he'd come back, and he'd make 500 shots. So he'd be there another 2 hours. Then he'd get ready for practice, right? He'd go through a 2.5 hour, 3 hour practice like it's nothing. Then he'd go have lunch and blah, blah, blah. He'd chill out for another hour. Then he'd come back at night and work out again. If I work out 3 times a day, and all these other guys who are so-called great players work out just for practice, they just work out that 1 time a day. He said, over a 5-year period, they can't catch me.
And as the years go on, the separation that you have with your competitors and your peers just grows larger and larger and larger and larger and larger. And by year 5 or 6, doesn't matter what kind of work they do in the summer, they're never going to catch up.
We're in Vegas, we're training and all of that, and we want to go out. So we all go out, everybody but Kobe, come back to the hotel about 5:30 or 6 in the morning, and guess who's in the lobby on his way to the gym?
Kobe is downstairs in the lobby with his bag and his sneakers and his gloves, like weightlifting gloves. And we're like, yo, where you, like joking, like, where the f you
Like, where you going, bro?
I'm going downstairs.
I'm going to the gym.
And in my mind, I'm like, what the? And this motherfucker Kobe was already like drenched in sweat. And we was like, oh yeah, he different.
Like, man, it's 4 o'clock, man. I'm 5 o'clock, man. I'm going to sleep. I see you at practice.
And that's when we're talking about what you all choose to do and the commitment that each and every one of you makes during the unseen hours. And what are the unseen hours? It's those times when no one else is watching. It's when the lights aren't on, the cameras aren't rolling, the cheerleaders aren't dancing. It's when you make the decision, as Coach mentioned yesterday, to watch extra film, to prepare yourself for your scrimmage against TCU. It's when you choose to come in an hour early or stay an hour late to work on a certain move, work on your game, or get up extra shots. It's when you choose to have the discipline to put yourself to bed at a better hour so that you have the requisite sleep so that you feel prepared the next day to give your best effort and make a maximum contribution.
We're not on this stage just because of talent or ability. We're up here because of 4 a.m. We're up here because of 2-a-days or 5-a-days. We're up here because we had a dream and let nothing stand in our way. If anything tried to bring us down, we used it to make us strong. My high school English teacher, Mr. Fisk, he had this beautiful quote, and it read, "Rest at the end, not in the middle." And I took that to heart. I believe there's time for resting at the end, but for me, that time is not now.